Hello guys, welcome to another video. Today is Valentine's Day and IRCC gave us a Valentine's Day gift. So without wasting any more time, let's get the video started. Okay, so what you will see now on your screen is the immigration levels plan which has been detailed out by the Canadian government. And what they've done is they've distributed this entire data grid into 3 calendar years: 2022, 2023, and 2024. Now, what we'll be doing today right now is focusing purely on 2022, right? So, as I told you earlier, that this is the total number that the Canadian government is targeting for this year for the permanent residency. And herein you can see the breakdown of this total target number. So 55,900 applications will be taken up from the federal high skilled category. 40,000 applications will be taken up from federal economic public policies. If you scroll down, so you have distribution of different categories as well as to how many applications will be taken up from which category. But one thing I wanted to highlight over here is 83,500 applications will be taken up from the provincial nominee program. So this thing we need to keep in mind. So whenever you're applying in Express Entry or keeping your profile in the pool, make sure you select the check boxes for the PNP categories as well, uh, under which provinces you want your application to be taken into consideration. Or if you feel that there are certain provinces which cater to your needs more, yeah, go ahead and apply in the PNP programs. So as you can see, roughly 56% of the total quota of this year will be taken up by the economic class, and the rest of the uh, applications will be taken up via the spouses, partners, and grandparents program, as well as the refugee and the humanitarian causes. So that'll make up the total 100% of quota for this year. Okay, so the next thing that we could do is if we traverse all the way from the calendar year 2022 to 2024, what we can see is the number of applicants under the federal high skilled category is getting almost doubled, right? Now, you may ask the next question, what basically lies under the federal high skill category? So it is nothing but whenever you're applying in the express entry, so you basically apply under all these 2 or 3 categories. So it's federal skilled worker program, which is the main one, federal skilled trades program, and the Canadian experience class, right? So as per this data, the number of applications for this particular year is a little less as compared to PNP, right? So that means those who are applying in PNP program have a higher probability of getting through as compared to. So apart from the federal high skilled category which we spoke about, I wanted to talk about this federal economic public policies as well. As you can see, the number of applications being considered for this year is 40,000, which is literally at par with the federal high skill category. And you can see that in the next year as well, there are going to be certain applications which will be taken up in this category. Now, the reason that I wanted to highlight this category is, as you know, that in this year of 2022, 40,000 applications will be taken up under this category, is because of this temporary resident to permanent resident pathways. So if you have graduated from a Canadian post-secondary educational institution, or if you have Canadian work experience in healthcare sector, so you have the eligibility to apply in this particular program. And this is one of the limited period programs which had been started by the Canadian government because of pandemic, and they wanted to have their permanent resident quota being met internally from Canada itself. So if you are eligible for it. Okay, so this is what I wanted to show you today, the distribution of the numbers and under which category the intake is going to be more, and throughout the coming years how the application count would be like from an IRCC perspective, so that we can then plan and devise our strategies accordingly. If we want to come to Canada, we can make our own informed choice because we know how the numbers are.